Awesome. Hello, Internet. So we're here in the Purple Acorn tent with one of my favorite people in the world. I want to give you a chance, Omar, to tell everybody, because there are a few people that may not know who you are, just a few. For me, though, obviously, who you are, what you do,
Yeah.
and I want to ask you why JobPixel? Why are you doing that?
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me. My name is Omar. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called JobPixel. We are a video platform. We power video for a lot of really large companies in our industry. Hilton is a customer, UPS, AbbVie, others. So, we work with a lot of companies that hire a lot of people.
Yeah.
And we allow them to collect short-form video content from their employees, talking about culture, talking about day in the life, and we help them deploy that content in their recruitment marketing, whether it's their career page, job descriptions, and now recently we're starting to see more use cases internally too. Internal comms teams, onboarding, training are actually starting to use us more than talent acquisition, especially that companies are hiring a little bit less now.
Yeah.
We're starting to shift into that world, and it's been really, really exciting, and really excited to be here at RecFest.
So
Yeah.
is there a test case where you're doing that right now in terms of that shift?
Oh my God, not just one test.
Not just one.
Like I'm talking 60 or 70% of my customers are doing that.
Wow.
Yes. That's crazy. We have it just happened and we're like, okay, something.
And so do you think that's because they weren't really leveraging what they already had internally, or is it the platform provides an easier way to do it?
I think it's a mix of different things. The first thing that I believe is that people are getting to a level where they're getting really tired of reading text. Have you ever seen an onboarding document for like a big hospital system?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Have I? Yeah.
Oh my God. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, these steps and the things and etc. And we started the onboarding thing like a while ago with Boston Medical Center actually.
Okay.
So I actually went to Boston. I met with their head of TA. Their HR office is down in like the basement, which is kind of crazy. But being
not
in the
surprising.
basement,
Yep.
it literally took me 35 minutes to find that damn office and that damn campus.
Yep.
It's huge.
Yep.
And every time I ask someone, they're like, oh, go here, go here, go here, go here. And she was like, that's actually a problem that we deal with. Whenever we hire a new nurse, she has no idea
Right.
how to get to the office to come sign the paperwork and get their badge.
That's crazy.
So she's like, oh, can we make a video about how to walk it? So literally recorded a video walking through the parking lot into the main building, taking the elevator, what documents to bring with you, what documents to sign before showing up and all that. And they put that in a part of like their workday, workflow.
Which is brilliant, really.
It's brilliant. And it's so simple.
Yes.
Right? Why do you have to go through this massive text? Nobody likes to read. And I think that's really what it is. People are moving away from having to read a lot of things. And right now, even me personally, I don't Google things anymore. If I need to fix a faucet at my house, I TikTok it.
Yeah.
I watch a quick 30-second video. I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a nest of yellow jackets a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? TikTok. Easy. Got gasoline in a cup. Put it on top. They all start falling into the cup.
Yeah. And I've seen those videos.
that's
They're pretty cool.
That's cool. I was really scared though. I was like, oh shit,
I bet
if I
you
slip, that would have been bad.
And
You would see my face be really hurt right now here.
Don't have a cigarette hanging out of your mouth while you do that.
Do not.
Yes. When you share about, I should say, the pivot, right, that you just described, right, how the tool can be used differently. Does it worry you that it's a brand issue now for you when it comes to JobPixel?
Oh no! This is not a pivot.
Yeah.
It's an extension.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Our initial use case with a lot
I
of these
think there's people who worry about that.
No, absolutely. No,
So-
we don't
so-
have that
yeah.
problem. The idea of JobPixel is to allow you to collect video content,
Yeah.
period.
Yes.
The way that you use it is really up to you as an organization. But because I think right now, companies are not hiring as much. The job market is really rough.
Yes.
Companies are trying to do more with less, trying to keep their internal people engaged and excited and motivated. And I think that's just one of the ways that they want to do it.
Yeah, and I've been talking, it's so funny you're saying that because I've been, I would say, on a tear a bit about more with less. Like that's the philosophy that everyone really needs to settle into and stop complaining about, because I think this is where we are. I'm not saying we'll be here forever, but right now we're in a more with less.
Yeah. And this business, this industry is cyclical.
Yes.
We go through a cycle and we come out of it, etc.
Yeah.
In reality, we haven't really had a cycle like this where a job market was bad, except 2008.
It's been a while.
COVID was just a blip.
It was a blip.
Unemployment went up and then it went back down.
Right.
Everybody and their mother was hiring left and right,
less than a year later. Right. Yes.
Everybody was back.
Yes.
Salaries were freaking crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yes.
I still remember the whole war for nurses and things like that. It was it was happening. War for recruiters. Remember that? I can't hire recruiters. I was like, now
we're like, oh, you come, you're a recruiter.
Yeah. Get over here. Get over here.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? Like, we haven't really had a real cycle like this since 2008. You know how long 2008 was?
It's a while
17 years ago.
Yes.
That's how crazy it is. It doesn't go through our minds sometimes.
And it's funny that you're saying 2008 because that's also where I think sometimes in our industry we're a little myopic. We have a very narrow view.
Yep.
Like the banking industry, it was a train wreck in 2008, 2007, 8, 9.
Yep.
But it rebounds. There's a cyclical nature to it as well. Interest rates go up, interest rates go down, all that stuff. And so we just have to know how to brace long term.
Yep.
So quick cash and no cash can happen in the course of 36 months.
Exactly.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
And and now I think things are get a little weird for a lot of people with the introduction of AI.
Yes.
Right? Like, a lot of people thought, oh, this AI thing is going to happen and it's actually going to affect blue collar workers first. That was the initial idea. And guess what? It has nothing white collar. It is all white collar that's actually getting affected.
Yes.
Content marketing, most of the time you can probably replace it with AI
Yeah.
for the most part, like writing articles and stuff like that. Things like that we're starting to see. Lots of positions can be automated via AI. Bookkeeping, same thing. You do every month. Go through your books, you wrap it up, all that. You can teach an AI to do that.
So when you think about what you're doing and AI and this idea of relevance, because I think that what we have found ourselves in the last 10 to 12 months is if you don't talk about AI, you're irrelevant when it comes to phases of this process. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying that, everybody has to slap an AI sticker on their backdrop. So how do you respond to that?
Have you seen JobPixel powered by AI on our website? No. Right. Stop pretending. That's the thing. Yeah. I'm not trying to throw any shade at anyone, but come on, you guys.
Yes.
I see this stuff a bunch of companies. I'm not going to name any names, but
right.
You've been around for long enough. Everybody knows you're not an AI company. Now it's oh, we're all AI, etc. Whatever. Just be who you are.
Yes.
Be honest about it.
Yeah.
Say, oh, by the way, we added an AI feature. That's fine. I added AI features.
Absolutely.
And JobPixel.
Absolutely.
We have a teleprompter. The teleprompter is powered by a couple of LLMs.
Yes. Yes.
Did I invent it? No.
No.
I'm
It's
not
a
going
tool.
out there and saying I'm an AI company. We're not an AI company.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I collect authentic stories from real people at companies.
Yeah.
I use some AI to help the content be better, such as writing teleprompter text.
Yep.
Such as improving audio. So if your dog is barking in the background, we have an AI model that can remove all of that stuff.
Yep.
Right. But it's not changing. We're not generating videos now or something like that where we're oh, this is completely new. But a lot of companies are so many companies added chatbots.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Agentic AI everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen companies. I'm why do you have a chatbot in this interface?
Because they want to. Because they just can say that they do.
And then they can literally any PM with a brain can look and they're oh yeah, nobody's using this.
Right. We have it.
Yeah.
It's not used, but yes.
And and if you really look at the really core companies that have had AI in our industry, Paradox would be a great example, right? Sana is another one.
Yep.
And guess what just happened with those two? They got
Right.
acquired.
Right.
1.1 billion and $1 billion.
Yep.
Those are big numbers. And again, this is what's happening. Workday, for example, coming in and acquiring these companies is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, it's just a tuck-in. It's not a tuck-in. Workday doesn't make those decisions lightly.
Yes.
They did this for a reason.
Yes.
And it's because they know that a lot of companies are going to start cutting heads in HR and in TA and automating a lot of the tasks, those administrative tasks, I would call them.
Yep.
Leadership, I think, is going to stay. But if you're an entry-level position like a recruiter or an HR, you should be really worried.
Yeah. I think that, and I think you should be worried for a couple of reasons. One, I totally am with you in terms of how many jobs will be offered to people at that level. But two, it also means for an individual, you've got to be creative in the ways in which you can be taught and brought up in the industry, where you don't necessarily have that, entry-level recruiter role or entry-level HR assistant role, or you may not have as many opportunities for those. So how do I, if this is the career I want to pursue, how do I get in? How do I start to make a name for myself while I'm learning all that I need to learn? I think that's going to be a bit of a trick for some people to figure out.
Yes, and and now, like, even look at like Workday, for example. We've always known Workday as the enterprise HCM, right? They have Workday Go now. They're trying to go after small and mid market.
Yeah, 100%. Well, no, I mean, you've got SAP doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
and even if you're a company with like 2,000 people, you know the name of Workday way better than others.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I'll pay even a little bit of a premium, and I'll still get it.
What people have forgotten, and it's taken so long for it to sort of take hold, is for many years, smaller tech companies in particular wanted to grow up and become an enterprise level client-based company. Yes. All right, we'll take the SMB and mid-market for now until we can get to that. We're seeing the complete opposite of that now. And I think it's because people have stopped paying attention to the fact how many companies are actually SMB and mid-market versus enterprise level organizations.
Well,
you got to go where the numbers are.
And everybody defines them differently, right?
Oh my gosh.
And that's the thing.
Yes.
Like for me, enterprise is 10,000 plus employees.
And I'll see 500 plus for some. It's
I've
crazy.
I've seen that. And like there's stuff I'm like,
1,000
okay,
plus,
do you know how many more companies that have over 500 compared to how many companies that have over 10,000?
Over 10,000.
Yeah, we're talking, 30,000, 40,000 companies minimum.
Yes.
Like difference.
Yes.
And I'm like, because you can literally like go and sign Apollo or something and run it, and you'll see what kind of results you get.
Difference.
And that's the thing, right? And I mean, for us at JobPixel, when we started, we tried to go after SMB and like mid-market, and man, I will never go back to those days ever again.
Tough.
It was tough. Retention issues.
Yeah.
Like just the contract values, the way that they use it, etc. It just does not make sense for what we do.
For what you do.
The moment I made the shift completely into enterprise, we started doing great.
Yeah.
We have some amazing customers. Our competitors are doing a great job too. Awesome to, I'm really happy for everyone. But for me, at the end of the day, and I spoke on the Inspire stage earlier, I don't have a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not going to talk about my competitors. No, I'm going to talk about my competitors, because when I have competition, it means there's something happening that is important in this industry.
That's right.
And in reality right now, if you go to LinkedIn, every third post is a video. LinkedIn made that decision very, very, very particularly.
Yeah.
They have a reason they did. Very intentionally.
Yes. Yeah. No, you're right.
Sometimes my English.
No, you're good.
They were very intentional about that, because they are realizing that a lot of people, you, Joel, we know a lot of creatives just between us two.
Yep.
What would we know? 100? 200?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where everybody's going to.
Yep.
People are all want to kind of tell the stories.
As much as people want to complain about the video on LinkedIn, which there are definitely groups of people doing that, it's their highest interacted, postings. So
there we go.
All right, if you do not know Omar, make sure that you check out JobPixel, especially if you're here at RecFest live. Please go down and visit their booth. He's awesome, has a lot more to share than this.
And we have a fortune teller, so if you want a fortune teller to come read your tarot cards, come by.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.